Welcome to yet another video of Fragrant Gem, guys, and today I have one of the most demanded video by you guys. Now today we're gonna discuss the entire house of Neesh. Basically these perfumes are the latest release by the house of Neesh, so everything has a new presentation, everything has a new style. All the offerings that they have we're gonna discuss right now, and this video is going to be a bit lengthy, so just a heads up. I'm going to put timestamps in the description, so if you're looking for a specific perfume, just check the description, click on the timestamp, and you're going to be redirected to that specific video review. Now, all the perfumes with me right now on this table, and just for an heads up, I'll let you know how exactly this works. So, first of all, there are four perfumes in women series that we're going to discuss. Apart from that, there are three perfumes in their Luxe series. So, that is their this black colored bottle. The second series is their Bureau series, which is this one. So the transparent bottles are from the Bureau series. I'll let you know. Now, the main idea behind the Bureau series is that all these perfumes are extremely safe to wear and 24 by 7 kind of perfume. And as this is a Bureau series, these perfumes are specifically designed for office. And the third series is their Hot series, which is this one. Now, Hot series is something that is specifically designed towards one specific note. There are other notes as well, but then there is one prominent note, like here it is tobacco. Now, this is their first offering in Hot series, and apart from that they're gonna come up with vetiver and some other thing as well. So let's move on with the review, and the very first perfume that I'm gonna review is Glazed Water. Now, glazed water is something extremely safe to wear, and I'll say this is the kind of perfume. Of course, this is from the Bureau collection, and Bureau collection is specifically designed for the office. Now, let me first show you the spray here. Now, I'm not gonna waste each and every spray because all the sprays are exactly the same in men collection. So let me just show you this. So the main idea behind this spray, behind this atomizer, is that this is a controlled spray, and this is the kind of atomizer you get in all the high-end perfumes, like let's say Roja. And the main purpose of this is not to waste a lot of perfume and get the most out of it in mist form. So Glazed Water is a 24 by 7 all kind of weather type of perfume, and here prominently I get a lot of grapefruit. There's nutmeg, bergamot, as well as incense, and you can consider this as an aquatic, fruity, and citrusy kind of perfume. And like I've said, this is absolutely safe to wear kind of fragrance, and that is the best thing about this perfume. Now, the longevity of this perfume, I'll say the longevity of all the perfumes, and this I'm saying after trying them personally for almost a month, all the perfumes have good longevity. Like, they are going to last for good 6 to 7 hours on your skin and more than 10 hours on your clothes if you're applying them in a beast mode manner. And by beast mode manner, I mean, going like at least 6 to 7 sprays on your clothes, and you are gonna be good for an entire day. The sillage is huge. The sillage and projection is again absolutely monstrous, and even though this is a safe kind of perfume, I'm pretty sure people are gonna notice you. And like this specifically, Glazed Water is one of the best seller, and they have remodified it, made it more beast mode, and that is what I love about this one. And the next one is Cologne Sophistique, that looks something like this. I'm covering up all the Bureau collection, and I'll try to be a little fast, not to bore you up. So Cologne Sophistique is something that actually reeks a lot of attention, and immediately, like as you spray this one, you are gonna get a lot of iris, because iris is the main and prominent note here, and that you are definitely gonna detect. Apart from that, you are gonna get this amazing lemon note, that actually gives this perfume a citrusy touch, and the spiciness will be from anise, and the anise note here again is extremely prominent. So this is the same note that you get in perfumes like Azaro Pour Homme, or a few of the Roja perfumes as well. In the dry down, you're gonna get amber and vanilla. So you can consider this as a thick, a bit spicy, a bit citrusy kind of perfume, and extremely sophisticated, extremely mature. Like if you ask me about a playful perfume, I'll say Glazed Water is absolutely playful. I won't say that this is mature. This is not a mature perfume. This is a playful and jolly kind of perfume. However, if you ask me about a mature perfume, Cologne Sophistique will be my recommendation for you. So this is a bit mature, this is a bit serious kind of perfume for the people out there who are looking for serious scents. The next one is signature scent, which is this one, and again, I love the bottle here. I mean, I love all the bottle, but then in the beauty collection, I'll say this is my favorite one because of the gray gunmetal thing going on. Now, signature scent has a very prominent note of vetiver. So if you are someone who is into vetiver perfume, you are gonna love this one. Absolutely. I mean, it has this sparkling kind of vetiver, and that I feel is the main and prominent thing about this perfume. It also has this pineapple note, and the pineapple actually gives this perfume a citrusy vibe. It has this ambroxan note. The ambroxan thing is something that you experience in perfumes like Dior Sauvage or Creed Aventus. There is a lot of ambroxan in those perfumes, but then you know, I'm not actually associating this perfume with those perfume. I mean, honestly, this is something I've never sniffed. This is not like any other perfume. So just an heads up. Again, I feel that this is something that is a bit on a mature side. If you are someone who is like into mature kind of scents, mature kind of scent perfumes, DNA, this is something you are gonna love and appreciate. It falls in this manly, mature side because of the vetiver note specifically and ambroxan note. And this combination of vetiver and ambroxan is absolutely alluring. And I love what they've done with vetiver in this perfume. So if you're into this kind of scent DNA specifically with vetiver, I think you're gonna love this one. And the next one that we're going to highlight is Haute Tobacco. Now, like I've said, this is from the Hot series, and this specifically rotates around one specific prominent note. Here it is tobacco. In future, they are gonna have, I think, hot whatever. This I'm pretty much aware, and it is on their website as well. Apart from that, I'm not aware what kind of perfume they're gonna launch, but then we'll see. Now, let me tell you that the tobacco here is absolutely soothing and warm. So there are two kind of tobacco perfumes. The first type of perfumes are a bit abrasive and absolutely be smooth stuff, and they are a bit not safe to wear, like let's say red tobacco or tobacco reserve by Aramis. The second kind of tobacco perfumes are like Parfums de Marley Herod. So that is also tobacco perfume, but then that is absolutely pleasing kind of perfume. So I feel that this falls in that category, in the PDM category, because this tobacco note is absolutely soothing. This is absolutely warm and inviting kind of tobacco perfume. Now, apart from tobacco, this has a lot of oud, a lot of cardamom, and a lot of vetiver. So all the notes in this specific perfume are dry notes, and these are the kind of notes you are gonna appreciate in winters and never in summers. So this perfume, I'll say, is a bit limited to cold atmosphere, cold weather. But then let's say if you're into your office, sitting in a nice air conditioned room, you are gonna appreciate this one. Your people around you are gonna appreciate this one. Again, it has beast mode sillage, and this is something that was like never done before. This is not similar to something. This is not gonna give you a reminder of some other perfume. This is altogether their private blend, and that is why I love this perfume. Now we're starting with Luxe series now, and the first one that we're gonna talk about is Luxe Hayat. Now, just in heads up, this series has an extremely prominent note of black rose, and all the other notes are supporting notes, but then you are gonna get black rose in each and every perfume. That is how this series is. Apart from black rose, it has this incensey vibe to it, which is probably because of olibanum, and it has rosewood. And although it is not mentioned anywhere, but I get this nice sandalwood note in this perfume because it has sandalwood note. I don't know why they have not mentioned it in the official note, but then I get this extremely prominent, rich kind of sandalwood note in this perfume. Now, just a heads up, this perfume and the other two perfume that I'm gonna highlight are extremely beast mode stuff. So the black bottle ones are the ones that you are gonna buy only if you're into beast mode stuff. If you are someone who plays safe, these perfumes are not for you. You might wanna try them first. So extremely loud, extremely I'll say dominant kind of perfume, this one. And Amazing, amazing stuff. I mean, I personally love beast mode stuff, and that is the reason I love Luxe Hayat. The prominent note here, like I've said, are rose, sandalwood, and olibanum. And this is gonna last for, I'll say, days on your clothes. I mean, if you're spraying like 5 to 6 sprays on your jacket or blazer or whatever, this is gonna last for days. And this is something that you wear in parties, events, wearing black coat, tuxedo, leather jacket. This is the kind of perfume that you use. Now, the next one is Luxe Mirage. And trust me when I say this, Luxe Mirage is the most potent perfume in this entire new collection. And I've been using this perfume for almost a month now, like I said. And that is the reason I am saying uh, never blind buy perfumes like these. I mean, I'm probably sure they are coming up with their discovery sets. So try this one first, because if you are someone who is into safe kind of perfumes, and if you get anything from their black bottles in a blind buy manner, you're gonna regret it, because this is not for beginners. This is for, I'll say, mature people. This is for mature crowd. This is for people who do not regret what they are wearing, and this is how it works. Now, Luxe Mirage has again the most prominent note of black rose. Apart from that, it has vetiver in it. Apart from that, it has nutmeg, and again, I do get some sandalwood, but then it is not mentioned officially. Now, you can consider this as an absolutely incensey perfume. I mean, there are some perfumes that have a lot of incense note, and this is one of them. And you are, I personally feel that this is the kind of perfume you wear at the parties. At the parties, you're gonna be like completely different. I'm pretty sure that even in 1,000 people, you're gonna smell extremely different because of how this perfume is. I feel that this is best for any kind of black suit or jacket events, and if you're wearing a leather jacket in winters, again, this is something for you. Absolutely sophisticated beast mode, and something that you don't want to miss out if you are into beast mode stuffs. Now, the last one from this series, from the men series, we have Luxe Aoud, and as the name goes, it has black rose, oud, lab denim as the prominent notes. Leather is not mentioned here officially, but then if you love perfumes like Abdul Samad Al Qureshi Safari Extreme, you're gonna love the kind of leather that is used in this one. Although leather is not officially mentioned in this one as well as in that one. So basically, this is the most incensey perfume done in a sophisticated manner, and like generally, incense perfumes are not for people going to the office or going at the parties and stuff, but then this is the kind of perfume you can wear at the parties or even offices as well, as long as the sprays are under control. So this is what I personally feel, and if you love incensey perfumes surrounded by black rose thing, you're gonna love this one. Honestly, from the entire series, I'll say the black bottles, that is all the perfumes from the Luxe collection, are a bit subjective, so try them first. All the perfumes are absolutely beast mode. The Bureau collection is something that you can even blind buy, because all the perfumes are extremely safe and sophisticated. And the Hot collection is, I'll say, in between. I mean, if you even blind buy it, it's fine. Like, no one is going to be offended by that perfume, and it is like 50-50 of both the things. Now, we're going to discuss four perfumes that are for women, and they've changed their women line as well. I mean, in terms of presentation, this is how the bottles look like now. This is for Splendid Rose, and this is for Flora Divine. The color is different. So these are entirely transparent bottle with a little bit of color to it. So it is Splendid Rose. It has this gradient of, I'll say, a bit pink rose kind of thing, red thing, and it has this gradient going down. Now, Splendid Rose, I'll say, is, I mean, although it is said for women, but then I feel even men can wear it easily, because this is, I feel, I mean, not creating a weird situation here, but then I feel this is a unisex perfume. So men who are into rose perfumes can wear it, and so on and so forth. But then women are absolutely gonna rock it, because this is like this you know, first of all, the rose note here is amazing. I mean, extremely rich kind of rose note, and this is not your typical red rose kind of thing. This is your, a little bit of a Bulgarian rose thing going on here. So the rose that is gonna smell costly. It is, this is what I feel about this perfume. It has the citrusy vibes to it. So not just the rose thing going on here. This has citrus. This has raisin thing, and the citrusy vibe here is because of the lemon. So you can consider this one as a sparkling, bubbly kind of rose, not linear at all. This is going to change a lot. I mean, let's say if you're wearing this one, this is going to be something different in first 2 hours, and after 2 hours this is going to be something different, and in the dry down it is entirely going to be something else. In dry down you're going to get this amazing note of patchouli. So basically it starts from the rose and ends to patchouli, but then amazing stuff. So people who are looking for an absolutely clean and safe rose note, this is what you get. And again, women, of course this is for you, but then men who are into rose perfumes, you need to try this one as well. Next one that we're going to talk about is Mehr, and this was one of the bestseller. And by bestseller I mean previously when they had their old presentation, Mehr was one of the bestseller in the women line. Glazed Water was one of the bestseller in men line. So this is amazing. The prominent note here is the passion fruit note, and this is how this perfume is gonna be. Now this perfume revolves around the passion fruit note, and if you sniff that fruit, I am pretty sure you're gonna know what this perfume is. Apart from that, it gets the citrusy vibes from bergamot and maybe lemon or bergamot, I'm not sure, but then bergamot is there definitely, and in the dry down you're gonna get this amazing sandalwood note. Now, again, this is a complex perfume. It is gonna be different in the beginning, and it is gonna be completely different perfume in the end. So that is how this perfume is. If you are more into fruity, white floral kind of perfume, then Mehr is something for you. And once again, and it is a bit weird, but then this is specifically designed for women, but then I feel that this is unisex as well. This is not at all a feminine kind of perfume. I mean, there are some perfumes that are entirely for women, but then this is not that kind of perfume. Even men can wear it as long as you're okay with it. Next one is Flora Divine, and the bottle looks something like Mehr. Of course, it is a bit lighter shade, and this is your typical white floral and fruity perfume. So it has a lot of white florals. It has fruits like oranges, peach, and again, the dry down will be a bit sandalwood and musky dry down. The main and prominent notes here are pear, jasmine, and mandarin. So, like I've said, this is a white floral, musky, and fruity kind of perfume. Yes, this is leaning a bit more towards women. So, I won't say that this is unisex, but then again, if you want to layer it with oud or something, this is an absolutely amazing choice. But then, yeah, specifically for women, the sillage of all the perfumes for women is brutal. And by brutal I mean, you'll get this scent bubble, this huge scent bubble, this scent cloud whenever you're walking somewhere, and people who are just passing by are gonna get this hit of the perfume that you're wearing. They're that good. And I feel this is again one of the most brutal floral fruity kind of perfume that you need to try. Last one for this video, and again for the entire niche collection, we have Song of Serenity, and this is this amazing perfume. Now I'm speechless because of the kind of DNA this perfume has. Now this has let me tell you once again that this is again one of the perfume that is unisex. I feel that this is a unisex perfume, not just for women. Women can rock it on, of course, but then even men can wear it, and I'm pretty sure no one will be aware that you're wearing a women perfume. The main and prominent note in this perfume is frankincense. If you have sniffed other perfumes that have frankincense as a main note, you are gonna relate those perfumes with this one. And apart from that, it has rose, it has lemon, it has this sparkling kind of rose vibes to it, and that is how I love this perfume, because it has this nice combination, amazing combination of frankincense and rose, which is a bit hard to find. And like I've said, this tends unisex probably because of the lavender note it has in the top note. So maybe that is the reason I find this more towards a unisex thing. rather than just for women. In the entire women line, I feel this is the kind of perfume that reeks authority. All the other perfumes are safe, playful, but then this is on a serious side, on a dark side. So I mean, that is how you're gonna perceive this kind of perfume. I mean, don't think that this is a safe to wear perfume. This is a bit complex, absolutely complex, and you are gonna love this one if you are into mature, heavy, and serious kind of scents. So that's it about all the latest release by the House of Niche. I have covered almost everything, not almost everything, I've covered everything that they have, and in a precise manner. If you want me to review something specifically for YouTube or for Instagram, just mention in the comment section. I'll just check it out. And once again, the video is a bit lengthy, so I've added timestamps. If you wanna go to a specific perfume, just click on that perfume name and you're gonna be redirected to that perfume.